Okay, hey there, card folk. Speed Robo here, and I am joined by Kenton Banyai to do commentary for the System Gate 2024 World Championship Finals. Kenton, say hello to everyone.
Hey everybody, it's me, Kenton, from System Gate. You may know me from System Gate.
You may know him from winning the World Championship 2024. That's right, as everybody could anticipate from me simply saying that Kenton was here. We always do commentary with the world champion and tournament winners when we do this. So yeah, this match is a little bit spoiled ahead of time, but I think we're still going to have a really impressive showing here. And honestly, top four in general was pretty cool to see. We had you playing Saturn. That's a little bit out of your normal Planet wheelhouse. Tell me a little bit more about that and why you chose to bring a Saturn deck to the table today.
Well, I'm normally an anti-meta kind of guy. I like to bring off-the-wall stuff, but unfortunately, this deck was too strong to be overlooked. I could not just... If I didn't play this and I lost, I would know that I threw it for no reason, because this deck is just... It was already good, and when Percy got released, and then Raiden just dumped another set on top of it, and I was like, okay, well, this is just like,
yeah,
I have to play this, and I win for free.
Well, and you did win. Would you say it was for free? I know that you did actually lose a couple games in some matches out there.
I did lose a couple matches. One was to Steve's Mercury. I remember that. One was to Ava.
Yep.
And I don't know if I'm forgetting anything, but
I think that was it. I think that was it.
Yeah.
But you know, the couple games there. I mean, as we all know, you are. By the way, congratulations on getting first place in the season as well. The season just wrapped up. So we will be taking your submissions for your card ideas as well as everybody else's submissions and checking to see what metal cards we want. Those emails will be going out soon. That's going to be part of the big, season 2 and World Tournament wrap-up post we'll be doing here in the next couple of days. And this video will be a part of that as well. So that should already be live by the time everybody sees this. I would hope so. Still getting set up here. Ava was playing villains, and so was Brandon. And then Chris made top 4 with Tacos, which honestly was quite the upset to see Chris in top 4. Tacos are not known as a particularly good deck, and Chris was actually the lowest ELO player in that tournament. So that was very cool to see that all of his practice paid off, making top 4. But speaking of, I do know that Kenton and Ava both practiced a lot to be here, and it looks like we're getting started with turn 1. So, Kenton, can you give me a little bit of insight on what your general strategy is with this deck? I know you mentioned that you feel like this is the most powerful deck out there, without a doubt top of the meta. So go over sort of the breakdown of what you were playing today.
So the turn 1, I almost got a perfect turn 1 here, is I want to always almost play Fairy's Forge and Impatient Verdict, or Fairy's Forge and go to 0. That uses literally all my energy, and then that opens up Bigfoot, and that opens up Mothman, and it's just a coincidence, I guess, that those 3 cards synergize with each other, because I've got 3 energy, and Impatient Verdict, Fairy's Forge is just free. It's like +4, or not +4, +2 off of the cards, but and Bigfoot is also a +1, because I just summon Bigfoot turn 1.
Yep.
Get a Bigfoot. I've committed essentially nothing to the field, and I can swing for 5. So it really puts me in an insanely good spot. As long as I don't get OTK'd for a turn 2 deck.
Yeah.
And even if I do get OTK'd turn 2, there's stuff I can do to prevent it. So I have, if I can get my Gatemaster on board, if I have, 1 Fizzle is usually enough to stop Mercury from obliterating me in 1 turn. So it's a super aggressive deck, but I don't sacrifice anything.
Did Ava just forget to search for her master plan? Did she just not want to do that?
No, I'm pretty sure she did it. I remember her doing it every game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there she goes. Okay. Sorry, she was just checking her hand, and I was like, wait, did you... Okay. I was like, wait, did you... Yeah, that sounds like a really powerful setup. And then you've got the um, multi-attack and just raw damage capabilities of Excalibur on top of all of that. So you've got a really strong turn 1 and then a really strong turn 2.
Yeah, dual attack is the strongest skill in the game, and Mothman is free, and it has 10 power.
Yep.
So it's probably one of the best cards in the game, almost.
Yeah, and its cost is pretty much just not a cost. Like theoretically, something bad could happen to you when it pulls a card from the opponent's hand.
It's
But
a cost,
usually
but I
not.
also benefit because I can see a card in their hand, which is not nothing.
Yeah, it's something.
It usually costs me nothing because I have 0 energy because I'm trying to do Mothman plays.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
But yeah, so she's gotta get over Bigfoot and then, do a bunch of damage to me.
Which probably isn't going to happen. Let's be real.
He's a 10/5/10, no cost, has a search. Bigfoot is another one of the better cards in the game, too.
Yeah.
And it searches Mothman. I mean, what else could you want?
A great card that searches a great card. It sounds pretty good. Aurora's Betrayal is going to help a lot in getting that taken care of. And then she just attacks with Vincent Robbers. I know that you were really concerned about Robbers at one point.
Yeah, ever since it came out, I've been complaining about Robbers, and only in the finals of Worlds did somebody actually play it against me, which is, I don't know, irony? A coincidence?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. I mean, well, I suppose it's sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? You've posted a lot about how strong Robbers is, so, maybe that guided people to that conclusion.
Interesting coincidence that I'm playing a deck that does search.
Right, so she is always going to know that you've got probably a Bigfoot at least in hand. But go to 0 again to get that Bigfoot back to solve the fact that you didn't have one.
Well, because she pitched my Bigfoot that I searched.
Yeah.
And a weird draw of this deck is that if I go through all my Bigfoots, I mean, I have obviously my Gatemaster as kind of like a plan B.
Yeah.
But the Bigfoots are, a lot of damage that I don't like to just throw in the trash.
That is true. So, I know that we talked about off camera a little bit the gate you were using. You're using one of the Mulligan gates. And I know that we discussed for a little bit that you were thinking about switching back to like the normal gate.
Yeah, so the gate, or this deck is so tight. It's a 50 card deck. I'm running one Mary, and I don't want any of my scam units to get put into my gate by accident. And it just doesn't come up, and there was no alpha. I wasn't afraid of alpha. There really just wasn't anything that I felt like I needed more weapon power to punch over. When you have units that have 10 crit and dual attack, or not 10 crit, 10 power and dual attack.
Right,
You don't need an extra 4 or 5 power. And if you did, then they can just not mulligan. So it really just kind of like, I could get unlucky and I'm sitting, a Bigfoot down, or my Mary's trapped in my gate.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think in general. Yeah. Didn't Andrew use the gate against you, where Andrew was the only one that really heavily mulliganed to gain the power against you?
He did it because he had a weapon that he needed to punch over my 10s with, so that's why he did it, though. He wasn't trying to deck me out like...
Right, but that's still a good reason to not use the gate you were using that day. So, slight room for improvement there.
That'd probably be the only change in this deck I would make.
Yeah.
Everything else is...
Well, actually, would you like to change that gate for your champion deck that is going to be released in July, the version of your World Tournament deck?
I feel like that would be against the spirit of the World Champion deck,
All right, we'll keep it...
It's like, we know all these other cards are going to get nerfed, but if I just start picking cards out of it, then it's not the World Champion deck.
Well, actually, right now, the only card we're looking at changing out of your whole deck is Excalibur. Is going to lose counter.
Okay.
That's it. That's the only change. So what's funny is we did release a survey, a feedback survey, and the response to that's been really positive.
Was it all Excalibur complaints?
No. Like everybody had something different that they either liked or didn't like or wanted to change. No two requests were the same, which is very interesting. So basically, I was just kind of like, I'm gonna do what I feel. I mean, this feels right.
What was your favorite request?
My favorite request.
That you're just like, that feels right, and nobody else is talking about it.
Feels right, and nobody else is talking about it.
Because I already know what everybody's talking about. I want to know what people don't bring up that you're just like, wow, that's spot on, actually.
Give me a second.
Okay, I'll cover the commentary while you think about it.
In the meantime, we can see the cryptid scams doing their thing.
Yeah, I don't want to oversummon Bigfoot, but it's just I can't give Ava time because Aurora's Betrayal is just gonna poke away at my weapon, which is bad.
Yes, that's for sure. Like, we need Excalibur to not die to set spell gimmicks.
It also prevents me from token nonsense because I need all my souls in my weapon, so I can't just like swing. Oh, I'm just gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, whatever.
And then she blew it up with her Mars.
Yeah, Lightning Bolt is such a good card. Like,
underrated.
I really think so. There's a lot of like little underrated cards that came out of that Legacy's Allure box that I think not enough people are using, to be completely honest.
Well, it's like I don't want to buy a whole nother box for one card. You know?
Sure,
if I wanted
that's
to play
fair.
the deck, that would make sense.
That's
but
fair.
If I'm just trying to tech a card I think is funny, it's like, well, let's wait a little bit.
He'll reprint it as a promo eventually. You know, like that's fair. Yeah. So she is down to like not a lot going on, unfortunately.
No, but I'm pretty close to getting tapped out here too, because one Aurora's Betrayal.
True. One Aurora's Betrayal, and then you just have the item, and that's it, which is not great for you.
But she's only swinging for like one.
Right.
Which is like, all right.
Her damage output isn't great.
Another interesting thing is like, even if my weapon gets destroyed, I've got Bigfoot and Mothman, which is if I equip a weapon or if I Mothman, then I can pop over so much stuff.
That's
even
true.
then it's hard to come back. Not come back, but even after you push through the Bigfoots, the Mothmans, and my weapon, you're still not free.
Right. There's still so much to worry about, like, because your life's probably low, and like one stray top deck of Percy can just kill you.
Yeah, and if you fought off, two Mothmans and one turn of my weapon, how many Fizzlers are you gonna have left? Like
none.
Because you used them all to survive.
Yeah. Now let's talk a little bit about Ava's deck. So this is what, 100 card villain?
I don't think it was 100. It didn't look like it was that big.
Okay, because she loves playing big decks.
But she must have, because she almost always plays 100 card decks.
She loves it. That's my cat. That's my cat in the background. If anybody hears that, don't worry. That's just my cat. She is chewing on cardboard. No, that looks like 100 cards. Let's not.
Look at that deck box, though.
Wow, what a nice deck box. Who could have made that?
Kenton's Forge made it, but he will not make any more because
that's a shame.
Very low demand.
Yeah, which is weird. I love them so much, and I keep showing them off. I'm like, look at how cool this is. It's got a slot for you to just display whatever card is, because you could you could put like a card in like a double sleeve, just a normal card in a double sleeve, and slide it in there.
It's big enough for a metal card, but you can put a regular card in there.
Yeah.
Which was the entire idea, but I don't know, it just didn't catch on. I've sold a couple of them, but it's just, whatever. It's a unique.
By the way, the wooden cards I made sure would specifically fit. So we gave out wooden cards as prizes at the World Tournament, changing it up a little bit, doing something different. Those actually do work in the Kenton's Forge System Gate branded display deck box TM.
Now located on the square.
Yeah, now located on the square. So there you go. Quick ad read in the middle. But no, back to her deck. Is it like what's going on with it? Is it? It's like claim. It uses the prospectors.
It's almost like it's a 100 card deck, but since she gets a master plan, she can just search for
Got it.
the search that gets her any card.
Okay.
So she can just add that, and then finale add whatever she wants.
So she's finally found a gate that lets her play a 100-card deck without the downside.
Well, you only get one, which is
True.
better than 0.
Yeah.
But
And I'm assuming this is her sideboarding.
yeah, I don't know what she said. I think she sideboarded
I think she...
Rihanna.
Yeah.
Which I guess is very optimistic to think you got time to get Rihanna out.
I mean, theoretically, right? She technically did last game.
Even if you do get Rihanna out, it's not like I'm afraid of Rihanna.
Yeah,
'cause she has
Mothman handles it
7
really
defense,
well.
right?
9, I think?
9 seems... I think it's...
I'm pretty sure it's 9.
Whatever. I can
But
punch
still,
over it. If I have
yeah.
like 1 power on my weapon from Mulligan, I mean...
Yeah, 1 power on weapon from Mulligan.
That's one turn.
Mothman takes care of it.
I don't even need Mothman. I got
Yeah.
dual attack, and then I got my token, and, Rihanna's gone.
Yeah.
It's... Oh, wait, she's got 3 souls, so...
Well,
I do
it's
need...
close enough.
I need to hit it with something else, but...
Like Mothman!
Mothman again?
Ooh. One thing that I'm hoping we see, because this is one of my favorite things to watch you do, is I'm hoping we get to
Lose?
see... Well, I mean, that. First off,
Well,
yes.
I've got news for
That's
you.
exciting. But I would like to see some plays with the...
Some good play.
Some actual play. No.
Not this crap.
I want to see you use the Scammer's Spellbook. I think it's always really
Oh.
cool. The turn, like those Uber turns that you get, where you
Mm-hmm.
have the 3 Bigfoots out, and then you go into Excalibur. Those are fun.
I did that during the tournament. I don't know if that happened versus Ava.
Well, we
So-
will find out together.
Look at me putting 5 back like a boss.
Ooh.
'Cause
Looks
there's
like
no
Ava.
punishment.
Looks like Ava's mulliganing as well. Yeah, that is one nice thing when you're going up against villain or hero. You'll never go up against hero. When you go up against villain, and you just don't have to even like think about the mulligan gates. You just don't have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a nice upside. I think, man, those mulligan gates are very cool.
It was one of the I don't even know what to call it because it wasn't the most disruptive card you could submit, but it had the most effect against everybody because it changes the game without really doing a lot.
Right.
It's like, do I want to mulligan 2 and take a damage, or do I just stick with the 1 and hope I draw into it?
Yeah.
That happens a lot, and it's all because of it's a silly little one-off effect.
And I think that's fun. One of my big goals as a game designer is to try and give players interesting choices to make during the game. And the mulligan gates do that so well. You've now got a cost, theoretically, to just willy-nilly mulliganing, and you have to think about, is this worth it? Do I need it? Or do I want to take the risk? And I think that's fun.
Yeah, it's nice because even, there's that risk, and the risk is different against every gate.
Yeah.
Which is also interesting.
Yeah. So, here we go. Ava is searching for... She's getting Battle Mad Maidens?
Yeah.
I don't think
know
that's a
about
good...
that
I don't
one.
think that... Okay, she's changing her mind. She realized that was the wrong
I
one.
was
She's
like-
getting Auroras.
I was like, yes.
Yeah.
When I saw that, and then she swapped it out.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
like,
getting
oh.
Auroras. Yeah, sorry for the glare, everybody.
We'll turn off the lights next time.
Yeah, we'll have to do it in the dark. But yeah, Aurora's Betrayal is actually on the list to get errata. It is going to be
good.
getting... Yeah, it's going to be getting an energy cost. This...
To use or to activate?
When you activate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's still really good.
There's going to be a lot of changes. We've got 3 erratas planned.
Whoa!
Yeah.
When do these drop?
These are going to be dropping at the start of June. We are currently looking at
Ooh, okay.
June 1st or earlier. We've got a lot of things going on at the Speed Robo Games company right now. Origins Game Fair is coming up for us, and it's like our big trade show. So that's why things aren't getting wrapped up on the World Tournament as quickly as they have previously. So my apologies to everybody on that. But there's also a lot of things that we want to do.
Cold Stego nerf is coming up too, because that card is pretty silly.
Cold Stego is absolutely getting nerfed. That card is on the change list, currently planned to be outright banned, in fact.
You're kidding me.
No.
Did that many people complain? Or you just see it as is?
It is... Cold Stego is a card that, after seeing it in this World Tournament, like, basically my thought process here was the feedback was really positive. We had some people super, super loving this meta and some people really disliking it, which is just going to happen. That's just going to be how it is in card games. But what I looked at was the top decks at Worlds, except for Tacos. They don't count. They got there entirely because Chris practiced his ass off. Like, that's why they made top 4. Tacos are fine. But I looked at the other top decks here, and I said, okay, what's like the problem card here? Cold Stego was absolutely a problem card. Excalibur was absolutely a problem card. Aurora's Betrayal was a problem card.
I didn't play Brandon. Was he doing the same thing? Cold Stego nonsense?
It was Cold Stego nonsense with Brandon. And on top of that, he had Goblin Slingshot. So, like, with Brandon's deck, it was, I'm either going to kill you immediately by shooting you in the face with Slingshot, and if I don't, I'm going to sit on Cold Stego for the entire game, and you're just going to want to quit.
Well, yeah, I mean, another problem is, it's like, I'm just going to sit on Cold Stego and build up till I get Slingshot. You know?
Right, it's just not a fun card. Like, Cold Stego is going away because it's not a fun card. Good. Aurora's is getting nerfed because it's not a fun card. Excalibur is getting nerfed because it's too much fun.
Yeah, Excalibur was always kind of ridiculous, and then all this new stuff.
Really it just took it over the edge, and it's like, okay, time for her to...
Like when Dress came out with the Soldier or Union, whatever they're called.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good, because it wasn't, crazy, but then, Percy gave it a little bump, and then Scams were overpowered. Yeah. And Percy, honestly, probably would have been fine. Like, it would have been strong, but it wouldn't have been overpowering.
Yeah.
But this was ridiculous.
Yeah.
The scam stuff.
The scam. The April Fool's Day pack winning Worlds. That makes me feel good, honestly. I'm happy with that. It's fun. I like it when the funny cards win, But hey, Mothman here does not have dual attack.
Nope. I don't even think I cheat. I think I know that.
Well, it's one of those things where how it always works in System Gate is if both players agree on how the card works.
I think that's what I actually did. I think I actually played by the rules.
Impossible. The world champion?
Nobody knows these cards.
What? With the world champion not cheating?
I could have cheated because nobody knows these cards. They could spit. Oh yeah, that's Mothman. He has dual attack.
Right. And I guess nobody.
Oh no, wait! I lost the game to Andrew because.
Right.
My weapon killed me with effect damage, and he didn't know about it.
That's right. I remember that. Whoops. That was so cool.
And I was like,
I saw that. That's right. So, yeah.
So this is me with a futile attempt to get over Cold Stego.
Okay.
I will be thwarted, I believe.
Okay.
So another mistake I think Ava made in this series is she didn't abuse Cold Stego enough.
Yeah.
So if you have Cold Stego on the board, and if I summon Mothman, you just revenge Mothman.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I pass. Sometimes, unless I'm gonna go all in and use my weapon and summon the token, and that's all for a unit that doesn't have any cost. It's one unit.
Well, I mean, that you've hit the nail on the head as to why that freak is getting out of here.
What's the card that adds 2 villain units from your drop to your hand?
Oh, Beyond the Portals. Yes.
How Villains wins every game against 99% of the meta is just Beyond the Portals, grab 2 Cold Stegos, and Aurora's Betrayal, just everything, every turn.
Yep.
And I don't know why nobody did that, but I'm glad they didn't because it was just great.
I don't know how, yeah. Oh, absolutely. I've actually built a Cold Stego focus deck that, even in Mercury, right, you can just, it's so easy to revive him. You've got 3 different cards to do it. Some are better than others, granted, but yeah, the Cold Stego is a nutty little guy. He is getting.
I said it when it was released, and
you were right.
Nobody believed me, and here we are.
Well, now it's got tournament results, and it's getting out of here.
I mean, I guess technically I beat it, so does that mean it means it's bad?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, like we were talking about on Discord, and I thought this was so funny, was if a deck gets a win against Kenton, that's a sin against nature, and it needs to be banned immediately. Like, I thought that was so funny.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Is this where the ruling...
This is where, like, the 10-minute ruling
Oh,
comes
okay,
in.
well, we can skip ahead.
So she's going to... So her argument was the wording is destroy 2 items, and I kept saying that I only have 1 item. You can't double target the same thing.
It's destroy... Yeah, so here's how the ruling works, right? If a card says destroy 2 items, you can technically target the item for both destructions. So that'll put 2 instances of destruction on the item. But since they resolve simultaneously, you only have to Soul Guard once.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And I knew that from other effects I've run into and asked Raiden about, so I was confident that I was like, no, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
But you know, what can? Oh, maybe it wasn't.
No, it was in the previous match that we.
Oh.
Yeah, it was in the previous match that we ran up against that ruling. But there you go. We've covered that ruling.
What was the 10-minute ruling? Wait.
When you fought in Swiss.
Oh, that was before Top.
Yeah, that was before Top.
Okay.
Because you two had already played in
now.
Swiss. So this is actually the run back. This is her second chance to take the crown here.
I am just floundering. I have 2 energy, which just screws me over.
Yeah, I guess you just hit Stego twice. She doesn't use either of the Battle Mad Maidens here to gain life, which I think is weird.
She got kind of confused at one point because she like.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
This was it where she just.
There you go. Yeah.
Because I guess because she's a Destructress, so she wanted to use it on that.
But she doesn't have any energy, so yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter.
So she's like, oh wait, I want to do this. I'm like, oh, you don't have any energy.
Yeah, she doesn't have any energy.
I think she thought it drew.
It does if you have energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the.
Yeah, it does if you have energy.
And then I was like, oh, whoops, well, I don't want to do that anymore then.
Oh, okay. Well, I would have still gained the 8 life, but, you know, I'm not in top cut, so what do I know?
Yeah, I mean, why not just take it?
Yeah, I mean, maybe she has some plan.
Oh, master plans.
Ooh, a master plan, like Aurora's Betrayal? What a good card!
Oh, I hope somebody nerfs it.
I hope it gets nerfed so hard. I hope it winds up on every ban list. I want to see on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list Aurora's Betrayal.
I was playing Alpha Centauri before this because it was overpowered. And it was literally, well, not literally, there was some new music archetype that came out. But Aurora's Betrayal was pretty much why it was so overpowered.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Soul Shenanigans, Aurora's Betrayal.
Yeah.
And,
the new music stuff is still really good, too.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Is Excalibur dead? Oh my gosh, it is.
Aurora's Betrayal too many times.
Oh, that's so bad for you.
Yeah. But another reason this deck works is because I don't have to rely on energy, and I expected more of a rabbit-focused meta.
Right.
And I did not see any rabbits.
You know what? That's actually another really interesting thing to talk about. Winnie the Pooh, undeniably our most popular product ever. Everybody loves it. The cards in there are so strong. No one played them in this World Tournament. I don't know why.
Me neither, but I'll probably play it next Worlds just because of the Tigger Ronin promo. I feel like I have to.
Yeah, you gotta rep. You gotta rep the swag. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, our May promo. Instead of doing a promo pack, we're doing a special promo card that was actually requested by Kenton, and it is going to be distributed out to stores with that game store's logo on it. And the first store to get it was Kenton's Forge. So that is a very cool one.
So if you want max rarity, it's not actually the full art holo. It's the logo Kenton's Forge Tigger Ronin card. That's the max rarity. Even though it's not shiny. Even though I ordered them.
Don't worry, I have fixed that. That is coming for real this time. Yeah, my brain fell out of my skull for a second, and whoops. Wait, did she miss Robbers?
no way she missed Robbers.
There's
She
no
probably
way.
no,
Sorry.
because there's nothing to drop.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I could have swore she. What the heck? Did she pay it for cost or something?
Oh yeah. That was it. Sorry, I saw
Yeah.
Robbers go in
She
for a
didn't
second.
miss
and
one Robbers because she just
Yeah.
waited until I searched for something, and then it's like, oh well,
Well,
they definitely has that.
right. Well, that's how you're supposed to do it. I would.
Yeah,
say.
it's ridiculous. I can't
It's-
wait for that card to get nerfed. It made it in the top four.
I got some news. Robbers is not on the list.
Oh, I forgot. It's a Neptune card, folks.
Yes.
We don't nerf Neptune.
There is actually a Neptune card that's getting banned, and it's entirely because of a interaction it has with a fan card set card. Lightning Shinobi Hattori
I
is.
saw that coming a mile away.
Yeah, that one's getting banned. Just straight up. Like there's two bans that are happening entirely because I don't like what they do with the fan set. So they're just gonna wind up on the ban list for now. Lightning Shinobi Hattori and Endless Existence Mobius for Alpha Centauri.
Oh, no, I knew about that one,
yeah.
but I don't want that to be.
I know, dude. Mobius
He's
is
so fun.
He's such a fun card,
And it's so demoralizing against your opponent who doesn't get a turn.
right? Which is
There's
wow,
literally
paying
nobody-
4 energy for that search.
I don't need
But it
energy,
doesn't
man.
matter, I
just
guess.
Literally nobody's ever played it except for me and Raiden, and Raiden's like, yeah, let's just get ahead of this. I don't want Ken to have
Yeah.
any fun before
Yeah,
this comes to
listen.
fruition."
Here at System Gate, it is a no fun allowed situation. Obviously,
What am I even doing? I got Bigfoot. Okay, so I'm gonna what? Put
we're
Bigfoot in my
Scammer
buddy,
Spellbook, I guess.
and then I'm gonna summon Mothman.
Sure. Okay, you get 2 life for that. That's
Yeah,
good.
bonus. We really need like a more visual life counter for these worlds.
Yeah. Oh man, if only there was somebody who like 3D printed really big life counters.
Oh yeah.
That would be great. Yeah, that's
I'm trying to tell Ava to drop her energy. Took a minute.
yeah. There we go.
Boom.
Drop the energy for the Master Summon. We're getting Mothman.
Mothman.
Though this is really good. This is what I was talking about with Scammer Spellbook. So Scammer Spellbook is a really weird item card. It turns, if your Gate Master is a cryptid scam, it becomes a 0, which allows you to play a lot of 3s to your board very, very quickly.
Like imagine Pyth Gear, but 3 of them.
A Pyth Gear that searches for himself, and you get 3 of them.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good to me.
And this is like the bad version of the combo. The good ending is I have my sword buddy lined up, and then I'm like, okay, 5/5/3/3 sword 4/4 token, and that's 20.
Yeah, but here is the downside. If your item gets Aurora's Betrayal destroyed,
Yeah, I lose all.
then
those
it
guys.
all goes away.
And a little foreshadowing.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh, Cold Stegosaurus.
And
Oh,
I just have
yeah.
nothing. I'm just like, okay.
Oh, that's not good for you.
It was my only option. I had to go all in, and it's like, okay, she dropped Cold Stego. Like, what was?
Spell Shock? Why?
Yeah, I was like, what am I
What
doing
is Spell Shock doing here?
here? Does damage when I cast a spell or
I
something?
think so.
I'm like, okay.
Sure.
I can't charge. I or I lose dual attack.
Yep.
So I'm just
That's
like,
that. See, that's like the downside to Mothman.
Mhm.
Is if you don't have a way to get rid of that energy, you're just kind of
Yeah, and then
revenge,
this
and
nonsense.
it's just a little finger wiggle.
Yeah.
She knows it's good.
It was pretty. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh God!
So this is how Cold Stego wins.
Yeah.
It's just, and this is me doing the math because I have green sword. So I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, what a 10 plus 5 minus dinosaur.
Then plus 5 minus a dinosaur equals. Oh no. Uh-oh. Yeah. This is how that wins the game.
But like, imagine Cold Stego against like a mid-tier deck.
Oh, there's
What
no
the-
shot. Yeah.
Like,
What are they gonna
burn,
do? Lose?
Like, oh, I don't take burn damage. You
Yeah.
have to punch over 16 defense first. It's like, oh well, crap.
Yeah. Well, that was actually the problem Brandon ran into when he had to go up against Ava. Is it was just like, well, she played Cold Stego.
They can't do anything because
Yeah.
you can't Aurora's Betrayal it and you can't burn them.
The one thing you can do against Cold Stego, and this is like a pro tip, you can still deal effect damage to it.
Oh, it just can't be destroyed by effect damage.
Well, it still can. So it can't be destroyed by card effects. So any effect that says destroy this, it won't work. But if you deal enough damage to it with effects, it will be automatically destroyed by the rules of the game, not the effect.
That doesn't make any sense. Nobody would ever think that, ever.
Right.
Bad ruling.
Bad
card.
Yes. But now everybody knows!
It doesn't matter because he's getting banned!
It doesn't matter anyway! Ban
that
him. But this is actually good to know against other units that have, like, the steadfast keyword, where they can't be destroyed by card effects. You can still deal damage to them. And that if their defense hits 0, they will be destroyed by the function of the
I would
rules.
assume that, because that defense, like, that kind of tracks, but...
Yeah. So however you get that damage on them, it doesn't matter if it's by an effect. If the defense hits 0, gone. Yeah.
Yeah, this is bad.
Yeah, you're in the town. Okay, now she's just searching for
She's just like,
whatever. Why not? Yeah, I'll just What are you gonna do? Cry.
Charge and draw is the last pathetic attempt.
Draw your last pathetic card, Yugi.
I am the Yugi boy, drawing my last pathetic card.
But hey, this is why we have game 3. Dang, good finals. Wow. Thanks for throwing a game in the middle of there, Ken, making it good for the viewers.
Get to give the viewers at home something to watch.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Gotta hype up the game a little bit.
Yeah, I think at this point you're just trying to figure out what to do.
I'm trying to think if I have any way to get over Cold Stego or what the best way is. I don't even know what's in my hand. I think I have like a weapon and, 3 other useless cards. I don't know.
Well, it's not looking good. Well, we're draw 2. Okay.
Here I almost cheated because I was like, oh, I could, because you always search a weapon.
Right, but no. If you have a weapon, you just draw 2.
Yeah, I was like...
And clearly you didn't get anything exciting.
Well, I plow through all my scam units because, they're...
That's how it works.
It's turbo, man. You gotta go.
You're playing an aggro deck, and this is, okay, Mary exists.
It's
so
just, if there's no interruptions, just enough to get over Cold Stego. She's like, okay, and then boom!
Oh!
Extra 5-er!
There we go.
Go.
1 penetrate. Nice.
So I'm like, okay, I found the line. And it's not like I found the line, I win. It's like, oh, I found the line. I get to keep playing this game.
Yeah, exactly. I found the line. I'm not dead.
So I was like, well, if she doesn't have any units in hand, I'm in a good spot.
Yeah.
But
watch her just top deck a Cold Stego.
She has draw 2.
Yeah, she's got the draw 2. Yeah, there's. You got problems. We're not out of the woods yet. And this game isn't going well for you too.
Well, yeah, I wasn't gonna announce that to the world. But,
well, sorry, that's what I'm here for. To announce all of your
from one failing secrets. Business to another.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's the most failing businesses we've ever seen.
Did she draw a unit off of that? I'm trying to keep track of her hand here.
Yeah, she drew the hamburger.
You're kidding me.
Yep.
If she hadn't drawn the hamburger, maybe. I don't know. I can't see the rest of her hand. It doesn't matter.
We call it the hamburger. It's actually Tomagear.
It doesn't matter.
It's Forbidden Arts Tomagear Crackle, and then there's Taylor. The Prospector.
Oh, yeah, that's a good card, too.
Yeah.
That card has so much value for no reason.
Yep. No, sorry, that's not Taylor. I was thinking that's Rose. The still.
Oh,
Prospector.
Rose. I know that one. Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
I said the wrong card name.
And now, of course, Rose has like 12 defense.
Yeah, and just good luck getting through that. And now Vincent's out, and he has +1 crit for every set, which is 5, so that's 6 damage.
There really needs to be like a feather duster system gate that just wipes all the garbage off the board.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Because this litter is getting a little out of control.
Now there's 6 set spells, and she gets to search the deck again.
So she's at 13 defense, and I'm like, all right, well, I got to get over 13 defense and hope she doesn't have revenge or fizzle or.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good luck.
It's not looking great.
No. No, this is.
Who knows if there will be a game 3? Nobody knows. We don't know, so let's play it out.
I mean, I guess you could win here, right? That's still possible. I don't remember if there was a game 3.
Oh yeah, me neither.
Oh, good. Then we're on the same page.
So she searched a
Fizzle.
which I'm like, okay, well, great.
Yeah, that's.
So I'm just Omega screwed here. Shuffle. I'm looking in my drop. I'm checking for Bigfoot.
We're checking for Bigfoots, Mothman,
Mothman.
something, anything.
Yeah, I'm like, is there anything in my deck like that even that want to get me out of this jam?
Weird card to consider for your deck. Buffalo Calf Rosebud. It pulls 2 items from your drop.
It's like 3 energy though. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is 3 energy, but
Yeah,
you
I
don't
don't
need
have,
energy.
I don't have energy. To
Oh, right.
spend.
I see. Okay, yeah, I see the problem.
This deck was built to compete against rabbit decks. That's why I don't have energy all the time, and I have cards that cost 1 energy. And
that makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
I built this deck with literally almost everything in mind, and I got bulk up in the sideboard.
Yep.
I got the snail in the sideboard. I mean,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not gonna have an auto lose against anybody, and there was just no rabbits, no like rabbit tech.
Nothing.
No Pooh decks.
Nobody bothered. No, I think there was one Winnie the Pooh player. I think she got like
She not make it
10th place.
I must not have played her.
Yeah, Nicole.
I remember Nicole.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I played her.
I don't think you played against.
We must have just missed each other.
Yeah, I think you guys missed each other in Swiss.
But she
Yeah.
wasn't even playing like a nasty rabbit deck. She was just playing
Yeah.
standard.
She was playing like a fun
Yeah.
doll.
She was there to have fun.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Rookie mistake at Worlds.
Oh, how dare people have fun playing a card game?
I'm here to win.
Yeah, winning.
So like you can see, I'm in such a bad spot.
Yeah.
But even this is a good turn.
Yeah.
Mothman dual attack with a 3 crit weapon with 10 power.
Still good.
This is like a good turn for most decks.
Yeah.
And this is me like running on
completely
fumes.
out of gas. Yeah. Absolutely. She's got 4 of her search set spell out. Oh my gosh.
The only thing that could make it worse if she had Plush Hunt and was returning Piglet every turn.
Oh, or well, she can't actually play asteroid cards in villains.
Oh, you can't play asteroid
You
cards
can't
in
play
villains?
asteroid cards in villain.
Oh,
Yeah. Unless they are, of course, villain.
I guess so.
So you could play Hat Trick, and nothing else.
Oh man, that would be so good right now for her.
It would, because she'd get to return all of her search finales to
Add
hand.
4 robbers to
Oh
hand.
my god. And then just, whoop, no hand, bye.
I call every Saturn card.
All
yeah,
right,
so she just
going in
whittled me down.
Yeah.
I had nothing going for
I
me.
think you hit the nail on the head. Like, the turn where the game was over was Cold Stego.
Yeah.
When that showed up, like,
It takes too
absolutely.
much. I have to commit so much to push over it.
Yeah.
And she has to commit nothing.
And it's just
cold stego.
It's just Cold Stego, man.
And it does it all. It's just it can't be destroyed. I can't do burn damage, so it's like I can't even use my gun to start off a combo. And it can move. So like even if you're playing Venus and you wanted to move it, I don't know why it has all these insane effects.
Dude, I was
convinced.
I was on something different. When
I'm
I made
convinced
that card.
Raiden was like, I am tired of Kenton playing Uranus and people complaining about it. I'm going to release Anti-Uranus Man, and that was the card.
So, that is 10,000% correct. That is, I just like Uranus had been so good for so long. I was just like, you know what? There needs to be a card out there that just takes Uranus out back and just, like Cold Stego. Unfortunately, it took the entire game out back and then did that. So, homie ends up on the ban list.
Which, I don't know why it was necessary.
I just felt like it.
It's not like Uranus was like super over. It already got hit like 100 times. And
Yeah.
Ken's still playing it, so
Yeah,
I must be
right?
missing something. Get this out of here.
It can't be that he just likes the planet. That can't be it.
I literally just love the planet, and I was like, I just want to make this
I feel
work.
Ya. I feel you.
And Raiden was like, no,
No.
you have to play the stupid planets. Go play Bird Queen's Fort.
Well, the good news is, new ban list rolling out. Not a single Uranus card on it.
How many Uranus buffs are on it?
None.
I rest my case,
No
folks.
buffs.
I rest my case
You
again.
can still play Uranus. It's still good.
No, I'm not even playing Uranus. even after the ban list.
Even after the ban list.
No,
Interesting.
I'm,
What are you
I'm playing Pooh now.
Oh, fair enough.
Pooh is better than Uranus.
Pooh is really good. I like
insane.
I like Pooh. I like Pooh a lot. Pooh is.
It has their
awesome.
finale burn card that costs 0 instead of 2 energy, and has no conditions. For plush, it has no conditions.
Fair. Okay. I was like, well, hold on. Okay,
It
fair
has
enough.
a silly condition where you meet it automatically.
It has a joke condition where it will be online no matter what at all
your
times.
turn, deal 4 damage.
If you exist and are a human, kill your
Might
opponent.
as well have been a cryptid scam card. And it's automatic. If you return a card to your hand this turn, deal 14 damage to your opponent. All right, let's see. I think I'm going first. Let's see how this
Yeah, you're
game
going
starts
first.
off.
You're going first.
It
Mulligan 3.
did help that I went first twice,
Yeah.
which I love to do.
Yeah.
Because, as many people choose to believe, going first is good.
Going first is very good. I'm not no denial there. Going first does have a higher win percentage.
Mhm.
Just flat out. It's like being white in chess.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got to go
the way
first.
you grew up.
No. I knew it was coming. I could feel it. No. So if you look at the win percentages in chess, playing white does mean you have an easier time. Going first is better. Like turn-based games.
Yeah, but at least chess is like, if you're both equal, but they're white, you're probably gonna draw.
Yeah.
But if you're both equal in system gate and you go first, it's like you have an extra 5 to 10%
Yes.
chance
Yeah,
to win.
absolutely. Yeah, it's more extreme in system gate for sure. No, I completely agree with that. Like going first is just very good.
So I'm doing the same thing I did game 1. I mean, this
Yeah.
is just like
We're just doing
no brain. You know, you want to Aurora's Betrayal me? I'm not even going to put anything on the board.
Yeah,
It's
here's
put the
a
monkey.
big
Here's
foot.
Monkey. You want to Aurora's Betrayal him? Go ahead. I don't care.
I got another one.
I'm just going to do it again.
Yeah, just don't robbers me, please. I'll cry.
Oh, I think that also happens. So that's like the one counter to this deck that I really didn't like, because I was like,
Yeah.
I just want my hand, dude. Just
Yeah.
stop touching
Dude,
my hand.
so here's the thing, right? Like, you have a really distinct playstyle where you like to have like a hand hoarded up, get a bunch of stuff in there, get your options in there. Robbers is explicitly good against you.
Mhm.
It's a great card overall, and is on the watch list.
But it won't ever be nerfed. We're just
I
gonna
won't
watch
nerf
it as
I'm
it
gonna-
beats Kenton over and
yes,
over.
and laugh. No, but like it is very good against you and what you want to do, and I do think it's hilarious.
I don't like how the meta is shaped around beating me.
Well, who else is it going to be shaped around beating?
I
Kenton?
thought it was for the people,
Yeah,
but I guess I'm
you
against
are
the people.
you are the people.
People need options against me.
Yeah.
That's the reason.
I mean, like, are you denying it? You're a double champ.
I'm a double champion.
You're the double champ, man.
And I would have been a triple champion if I wasn't discriminated against in the first Worlds.
Yeah,
All the Uranus nerfs in the first, and like
Yeah.
a couple weeks
Yeah.
before Worlds.
That's true.
My
That's
whole
true.
deck just
That's true.
thrown out in the trash.
Yep. You're welcome.
I'm like, well, I guess I gotta play something else. And I'm the only idiot in top 4 not playing Alpha Centauri, because I was like, well, I don't want to play Alpha. Everybody else is gonna play Alpha.
Imagine that, like 4 people in top.
I didn't have to
Playing
imagine
Alpha.
it was my reality. It was 3 people with
Who
Alpha
is-
and me.
Who? Yeah,
Luis Devon. Was it Ava too?
Louise Devon Andrew.
Andrew? Yeah.
No, it
No,
was.
it was Ava.
No, it was. Yeah, it was Ava. Sorry, it was Ava.
Mm-hmm.
Devon Andrew, you, and you were the only one not playing Alpha.
Yep.
And that is why Alpha got taken out by the woodshed.
Because it beat me.
Yes,
I,
correct.
I overthought it. I played some stupid. It didn't even make sense.
It was a Venus deck. Can confirm.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Look who it is.
Aurora's Betrayal. And
It's
Cold
Cold
Stego.
Stego. Who could have seen that coming?
So she targets my. Oh yeah, she targets Bigfoot. Good idea.
I would hit the item.
Well, I'm a genius, and I was gonna.
Oh, you were gonna gear swap
I
it.
put it down
right.
to bait Aurora's Betrayal, and she's just like she saw through that very
Fair
thinly
enough.
veiled strategy.
Well, I don't know.
Or
Oh, robbers.
and now she's gonna call the weapon. I bet. No, just
No,
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
That's a
That's
better
a good
call.
one. Yeah. Does she not want to draw a card off robbers? Apparently not.
I'm fine with it.
Okay. I mean, she doesn't have to. She could choose not to.
This game was a lot not closer. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
So if she had an extra draw, maybe it would have been closer. But it is. I I had
You
options.
had the sauce.
At the end of the game, I had options. I was
Yeah.
like, all right, this. I felt very confident.
Nice.
Near the end of this.
Nice. You got the sauce this time.
I got something. I don't remember how I did it, but I got something.
Well, I'm looking forward to watching it transpire.
Another thing is that Cold Stego is just, you don't have like, it's not like I can side to a card for Cold Stego because it's just immune to cards.
Yeah.
You literally just have to punch. There's no like infinite power I could get.
The solution is be Mars, I guess. Have infinite power. Like,
Look, she's just gonna like sit behind Cold Stego for
yeah.
forever.
I would. It worked last time. Like, why change? Why do something different? I don't need to.
You figure it out.
Yeah, exactly. It
So
sounds
I
like
charged,
you
which means I got something. I got something to pay that energy.
I hope it's go to zero. It is.
It is. And I'm
It
gonna
is go
search
to zero.
The Monkey Boy.
Ooh, monkey time.
I assume. I don't know.
I
Why
don't
get
know
it.
what else you. Why would you bother with anything else?
I could get the weapon.
You just
if I
spell
need
book. Yeah. If I don't know.
Because that's
Maybe.
another thing that's great about Go to Zero is I can get the weapon, and then that can sometimes trigger my last gear swap.
True.
But no, I don't need it.
We don't.
Yeah, I'm just double searching. I'm like,
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
well,
summon
you're
him.
going back in, summon, go back in. Villains have no response yet. Yeah, okay, fine. Yep, we're good. We're on the same page.
It's like, what are you doing? Put it in your hand. I'm waiting for you to cut. I'm gonna have to draw here in a second.
There we go. By the way, excellent recreation of what was being said there, so that people knew what was going on. I appreciate that.
I think I do a pretty good Ava.
Yeah, that's what she sounds like. Oh, my name's Eva.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
Anyone will tell you that.
Oh, that's
identical.
yeah, for sure.
What
Your
am I
impression
even
is
doing?
uncanny.
Why am I taking
What?
so long?
Yeah. Well, that's what she's saying. What's going on?
Third game match.
Third game.
Worlds? I mean,
Everybody's tired. It was a whole day.
I'm just raw dogging attack for 6.
I don't
Oh,
know
it's
about
exactly
that.
16. Okay,
Boop.
I get revenge.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Okay.
I'm a dumb idiot. I got revenge. I lose the game.
That's fine.
I don't know why. Okay, I get. Okay, that's
Just-
a bad start.
That was what was that turn?
I don't know.
Would you like to defend yourself here?
It's just one of those turns where it's like I don't have any options. I just have to punch through Cold Stego and hope that
Fair enough.
eventually I get through. That
Fair enough.
is the Cold Stego.
I don't know why
item.
she didn't revenge you on the item attack. Honestly, I would have just. I like damage.
It depends. Because if she's going to, because she has a, because she, I think she has robbers, right? So she might just want to hit the
She could
Bigfoot.
hit Mothman, yeah, if she can
Or
rob
Mothman.
it. That sounds good. I would like to rob Mothman from your hand. Nope, that's it. That's the turn.
Oh, maybe she didn't have robbers.
Well,
Okay.
I guess you have a bad turn. She has a bad turn, and
And now I win because I've got like 20 attacks in a row coming up. I think that's what I'm about to up, left, down, right, BA start on here.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Oh, no, oh, that's what I needed
Okay.
there. I
Yep,
just needed
the last item.
weapon. Let's see how this goes.
Well,
She can only have so many revenges in her deck, and
yeah.
you draw 9 of them out of 4. It's like, I don't know, she can't have any more, I guess. Should have deck checked her and make sure there's only 4 on there.
Call over a judge. How many revenges is she running? I would have just been like, I'm not checking that deck. It's 100 cards. I don't care.
Alright, note for next world. Run whatever I want, right? It's not going to look at my deck.
Unless somebody specifically asks.
That was me specifically asking. And you're just like, no, I'm
no,
not
I
going
don't
to do
want
it.
to. If it's a 100 card deck, I don't.
You're only not going to do it if I ask. Because you're like, what? So what? Ken loses? Who
Right?
cares?
Yeah. Yes. See, you understand.
So this is stupid. I'm like, I'm gonna burn for 2, and then I'm like, oh wait, she doesn't take burn damage because Cold Stego exists. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna Percy. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Percy effect. Get Mary.
Is she in the graveyard?
She is in my gate.
Oh,
My 1 card in the gate.
that is really bad.
Yeah, I was really upsetty about that. I was like, you're joking, right? Like 1 card. So that's why I need to switch the gate out. 'Cause
Wow.
it almost cost me the game here.
Holy.
Look, I'm there. I'm like,
crap.
oh my god. I
I
flip over my 1 card in my
Oh no!
gate. Surely
That
it's
almost
not.
cost you the whole tournament. Holy crap!
Yep. Good thing I'm never playing this deck again.
Oh my gosh, that's yeah.
Bang, boom, bop, pow.
Bing,
Setting
boom.
up the buddy there.
Yep. Oh, and here it comes.
The
Scammer's
finisher.
Spellbook on the end.
Oh, am I gonna go all out?
I hope so. Let's do this.
Do
Do
I
we have
got
2
it?
Mothmen in hand? Because that would be hilarious.
Oh! This duel makes me want to go all out. Oh, no.
Wait, no, never mind. That was a joke.
I guess so. I still turned it. I don't know.
Yeah, sure, why not? You don't have to, like, you resolve as much as you're able to. Oh, I don't have a Cryptid in hand. Lol. Alright, well, that's 6 damage through, and
Yeah.
Excalibur's here, and it's got 3 soul, and...
Oh, look, your board's empty.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, I gave her a turn? Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were
going
gonna kill her. I thought you were gonna kill her. What's going on?
I had 2 turns, and I couldn't kill her.
Oh,
This is
no,
horrible,
yeah.
man.
That's not how your deck's supposed to work. Oh, no, it's...
2 Aurora's Betrayals. I
2
was like,
Aurora's
oh,
Betrayal.
my God.
And then she's got the one that gains defense for every... Oh...
She hit Percy, though, which
I would
was...
not have hit Percy. I think
Yeah,
hitting
that was a
Percy was
mistake.
the big because Percy has no power.
Mhm.
Like he's not doing anything. And then she's got so much life gain that it doesn't matter if she gets hit by Percy. Like she just gains 8 life right now. Yeah.
I think she needed to get ahead of...
I would have
this.
hit Excalibur. I think that was
Well,
the slight mistake.
Let's look at it. Maybe she sees this as like her last turn. If
Could
like
be.
she left Percy on board, I still have a soul on my turn, so I can do
True.
a token still.
Yeah.
So she might just be like, because if I win this turn, then Ava was justified in doing that.
That
'cause
makes sense.
It was just survival.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Boom. Oh, Mothman for the
Oh.
win. So you might think, oh, Kenton,
Yeah.
you lucker, top decker. I already had a Mothman in hand,
Fair enough.
so
I was about to be like, well, dang, and she has no cards in hand either.
yeah. So that's why she
Yeah,
hit
this is
Percy.
game. That makes that. You know what? In hindsight, yeah, that makes perfect sense. I think she did that right.
And I guess I can't win here, so I
You just
deleted-
clear off the board,
Dill
Yeah.
yeeted her board.
as the kids say. We're hip. We're with it.
As the kids say,
Dang, this match was a lot closer than you made it out to be.
well, you can't see my hand.
Fair enough.
I have like 4 cards in hand, and she
Oh,
has 0.
fair enough.
So
You know what? Good point. Good point. But let's not look at the hand size.
We
Okay.
can't, we literally can't.
That's true. We cannot.
I tried to like show my hand to the camera. I didn't pick that up at all during this game, but like I would like fan my cards to the camera just so that
Just so, for fun.
no,
For-
just so that we could see what I
Yeah.
was playing. And
Yeah.
I
Have some commentary later.
didn't do that well enough. We need
Yeah.
behind the back cameras so we can see each other's
You know,
hands.
when System Gate goes to the moon and
Mhm.
we're making $1 billion in revenue every set,
System Gate coin.
in
coming
that,
out.
then yes. Oh, yeah, for sure. No,
Join our pyramid.
no, absolutely not. So Aurora's Betrayal on Mothman.
So here we go. I got to get over Cold Stego to win
Again.
the game. Again.
Again.
This is the second one.
Yes,
But I think 0 cards in hand.
0 cards in hand.
So I can... Oh,
you
yeah,
just
go to 0.
oh yeah,
That
yeah,
is good.
yeah.
That's based, as the kids would say.
That is, I don't think that's the correct use of, which, you know what, whatever, yeah. That play was based poggers, Fortnite dance.
Cringe. Am I right, kids? Lay cringe.
Like, that was when we were in high school.
I'll say that to my daughter sometimes just to get her to be like, oh my god, shut up.
Shut up.
She'll do something and I'll be like, lay cringe. She just can't, she can't compute that.
No, there's no way.
So yeah, this is,
Are you gonna summon
am
a
I doing?
token? Summon a token of this? I wouldn't. You gotta
No, I
keep
don't.
the
I
2.
pass.
You have to keep the 2 souls just in case Aurora's Betrayal decides to nuke you from orbit.
yep, I did. I just passed. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
here you go. You want to Mars destroy me? I got Mothman on board. I'm fine.
Yep. Okay, so she's back again.
Rose Betrayal.
And we're
Okay.
a Mothman.
Mothman.
Sure. Okay.
But she got no cards.
Yeah,
this
I mean
is-
it's.
I think is this.
You're
Mothman?
dealing. Oh God.
Okay.
What?
I dropped
Valid.
it. I style dropped the Mothman, but I had another one in my hand. So it just felt bad for anybody who didn't know it, and I told Ava, I said I had another Mothman. It wasn't, top deck.
Yeah,
top deck.
yeah.
It wasn't a true top deck.
But you did it for the style points.
Yeah.
Well, and there you go, everybody. That was the grand finals of Worlds. Thank you all very much for watching. Kenton, it was a blast to have you here with us yet again. Looking forward to putting together the champion deck to immortalize this win.
It's a shame nobody will ever play these decks again because they are both going to be changed fairly significantly.
Yes, the ban of Stego and the change to
So if you thought you could get
Excalibur.
excited about System Gate,
wrong.
wrong.
You
All
are-
those cards are done.
You are not allowed to be excited or have fun.
No
happiness
Bigfoot, no
is
Saturn.
not optional.
No Mercury.
Actually, what's funny is the scam cards aren't getting nerfed at all. So, like, a good way to pick them up would be the champion deck.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to buy 90 booster packs to open them.
There you go.
But, I mean, it's not... It doesn't kill the deck. It's just really, really, really cripples it to take the Sword Buddy and just be like,
No,
no thank you.
no, you don't get to have that anymore. Well, yeah, I got nothing else. Bye.